sadgamaya tamasho ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya avir mayedhi rudra yatte dakshinam mukham te namang pahi nityam te namang pahi nityam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. And evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om peace, peace, peace. So, song of peace. And there we are on the 3rd chapter. You can find it on your screen. The first 3rd chapter, as we hear Arjuna put this very question, that yogi you are talking about, they are always free. And if he is free soul, how he will behave in the world, how he will move in the world. And you are saying they are egoless. But how, without ego, you can work? How one can move without ego? How we can sit without ego? So this is my question. This chapter started with this question. And Bhagavan said, okay, I will tell you all the secrets of this. You please pay your total attention. And then he said, what has happened, you know, in this transactional universe, 3rd verse, in this body? Everyone thinks this is me. Because he thinks this is me and does any action, body does, but he thinks I am doing. So ahankara jogata, because of the association with the ego, this transactional activity is going on, and there, foolishly, one is thinking, I am doing, I am eating, I am talking. But na janati, but he does not know, svam atmanam, that you, that I am the Atman. Na janati, he does not know, aham karteti mohita, and not only not know, he has got deluded in thinking, I am karta, I am the doer. Means I do, I am the boss here. That ego, ahankara, mohita. And that ahankar actually what creates all this contradiction and confusion in life. But Atma, which is self, is sadā shuddha. It's all the time pure, all the time stainless, pure, absolutely full of bliss. Atma sadā shuddha, sadā mukta. All the time free. Not this time bound and that time. It is all the time free. And sadā mukta, saṅkhyā-hīna. It does not need another association, another friend. Saṅkhyā-hīna. It is chit, which is of the nature of consciousness. And it does not do anything. It is there. As the sun is there and makes everyone work whole day, whole night. Everyone's routine is regulated by the sun, is an example. Similarly, the Atman does not do anything, but its presence only in the vyāvaharika, in the transactional world, with the ignorance being in between, wrong interpretation, this body is functioning, the car is working, and I am saying, I am driving. And you are not driving, the car is moving, and You are only sitting over there, but you forgot, no, I am the driver. That's why a better example is there in Indian style or you can say the Lyft or Uber driving, where one person comes and sits in the back. He does not do anything. He's the boss. I will go where? Okay. And now the driver, buddhi, takes that direction and drives it. Huh? And foolishly the man says, I came here by a car this time. But you didn't do anything. The driver did, and the engine did, and all this engine functioning, that did. You didn't do anything. So Atman does not do anything even now. But my body, my buddhi, my intellect, my buddhi, they are functioning. And they are working, and I think, I am working. So this is vimohito. It is a misconception. It is delusion. By this delusion, Atma Shuddha Sada Mukta Nahi Sambandha Gannam. And there is no connection at all with these activities. Satchidanandam Atmanam Yada Janati Niskriya. When you know that you are Satchidananda, you are ever blessed, absolute peace, absolute joy, absolute Atman. Jada Janati, and know that Niskriya, you have no action. You don't need any action. You are the only reality. Action is done why? Because to achieve something. You do some action to get something. Because if Atman is the only reality, what to get more? Because there is nothing to get, there is no question of work. If one person is fully satisfied with what he has, and he is satisfied and he has sufficient thing, so why he will work for that? So this is Atman is like that. Satchidanam Atmanam Yada Janati Niskriyo. If by your spiritual practice or your regular analysis, you know, Yada, when you know that you are Niskriyo, you have no action, your body mind is acting, not you the Atman, tada tebbha samuttirno. Then at that point, getting out of it, of this body-mind complex and its activities, sasvarupe bhavastito, you remain in your own eternal, unchanging, absolute self. But then, but you know, but the man, after realization, what will happen? He will die? No. We find them, they are eating, they are sleeping like us. Then how the function is going on? You said that I'm niskriya, I don't do. But the body is functioning. Oh, prarabdhat vicharet deho. The body is continuing because of the past impetus of karma is forcing it to run till it drops. So the bullet has been triggered, as I give the example, and bullet is our life's journey. It is a trajectory, it is going like that, in that direction. It will go. After you trigger, you can say, hey, bullet, come this way. It will not do. Or come that way. No, it will not do. It will go on doing its own till it drops. No? Now in between, someone has realized that I am Atman. This my body mind is functioning. Then till the bullet goes on, till the life goes on. What about that? Well, prarabdhat, because of the prarabdha, past life's actions and thoughts, accumulated activity, it is by force of that, it moves. Swayam Satchidananda Nitya Sangha. But you yourself is the Satchidananda, absolute existence, consciousness, bliss, and always free from any attachment. It happens, how they do? It is like a person, suptasya sapnavat karjam. This activity, what is going on now for a realized soul, it will be like a person like us when you go to sleep, and there you do so much activity. You are doing so much activity in your dream, but you are lying in the bed. You don't do anything. Is it not a good example to understand? How the body, without doing anything, remaining in the body, fast asleep, and there in the dream you are running. You are making competition with somebody. How fast you can run. Eh? You are in fight with somebody. You are in making some fun with somebody. Hurry, all these activities are going on, but you are not doing anything. So think about that. It is like a sapna. It is like a dream. This is a daydream, that is a night dream. Only difference is this. So, akhanna, desho kala jagat jiva, there is no time, desho, there is no kala, time, there is no space, there is no jagat, this universe, there is no individual soul, we are saying. Huh? And the dream, where are all these dream people gone? Where is the sun in the dream? Where was the road, paved road? Where are the cars? Where are nice food? A big party. Where did it go? As soon as you wake up, gone. It is not there. It was not there. It is your mental hallucination. Your mind is created. This is also mind created. There is nothing happening. This is daydream. You are thinking only. So, desho kalo jagat jiva na tatra maya karjamidam sarvam. It is like all action of maya. Like what you call the magician. It has so many tricks. It is also trick of the maya. So maya karjamidam sarvam vyavaharikam vivatu indrajala samang mitha. It is mitha, it is false like that of indrajal, magic. And therefore, jagrata adi vimokshantam, from the waking state till you get out of the body consciousness. That means you are awakened into your own self. Mayikam, these are all mayik, created by maya. As your dream is created by your mind, this big dream is created by big mind, God's mind. So we can easily connect these ideas. It is nothing illogical. No, we can easily comprehend it because my simple mind, which is so weak, we think, but it has so much tremendous power to create another world altogether. And all the events, all the actions, saṅkhyā, all the activities of buddhi, acting, physical body, acting, reacting, all this. And you are seeing, whole night I saw a dream. You didn't see whole night. But you think that you saw. Yesterday the dream was so long, I was frightened with the dream. Frightening is also your mind created. You enjoyed something, that's also your mind created. This poor mind can create such big thing. So the cosmic mind, God's mind, has created this. What is the wrong in it? It created does not mean it is true. You get awakened, like when you awaken, you see, you are lying in the bed only. Nothing has happened to your body. All these things, there may be some bullet, crazy guy with a bullet, revolver, gun and this, or you are having feast and fast and all these things. Nothing is there. It is all mental creation. Sapnavat. It is like that. Na tvaṃ naham. There is neither you, neither aham, I, na prithi, neither the earth, na dara, na sutadikam. There is no wife, there is no children. Bhrantosi. You are totally, bhranta means deluded. You are confused. You are a confused person. Not you, we all. Arjuna says, Krishna says, you means we all. We are very intelligent, but we are all foolish in that. We are making this. That is bhrantosi. It is all delusional. It is all confusion. And in that delusion you are crying. What has happened? This is my friend. This is something has happened. It is for my body. Is my this happened? Nothing happened. It is a dream in mental creation. So it is sattang maya, sattang matva. You are thinking it is true, but it is false. You thinking true, you are suffering. Don't think. Your suffering will go away. That's Vedanta teaches that, no? How not to think. This is true. But to think, I am the Atman. Whole Vedantic teaching, nothing new will find. Every day we spend hours and hours only to say the same thing and to understand the same thing. So this is the 11th verse we read. Now 12th verse today. śokaṃ jahi mahā-bāho, śokaṃ jahi mahā-bāho, jñātvā māyā-vilāsakam, jñātvā māyā-vilāsakam, tvaṃ sadā advayarūposi, tvaṃ sadā advayarūposi, dvaita-leśa-vivarjitaḥ, dvaita-leśa-vivarjitaḥ, dvaitaṃ māyāmayaṃ sarvaṃ, dvaitaṃ māyāmayaṃ sarvaṃ, tvayi na spṛśyate kvacit, tvayi na spṛśyate kvacit. Beautiful. The same idea. It says, śokaṃ jahi. Therefore you are lamenting. Oh, my son Abhimanyu died. Who was your son? There is no son. In a dream you imagine you have a son. In dream you saw that yesterday's big war was happening. In dream you are thinking that I am helpless now. Such a, how shall I fight? And I am depressed. These are all your confusion in mind. śokaṃ jahi, you conquer that. You may say, how can I conquer? I am weak. No, mahā-bāho. You are mighty armed. That means all of us have the power, giving force. No? You have the power. You assert yourself. mahā-bāho. How? jñātvā, knowing, it is a māyā-vilās. It is a fun, it is a play of the maya, of the cosmic ignorance. It is the play of the cosmic ignorance. Little ignorance was in your dream, and cosmic ignorance is this world and this whole universe as we see. So it is māyā-vilāsa. Individual ignorance was playing in the dream, in your personal dream. And now the cosmic ignorance is playing the drama. And you are a part in it, I am a part in it. In our dream, does it not happen? We create so many people. Everyone has taken a role. Who has given the role to whom? The one mind has given the role. My mind has given the role to the person who is loving, the person who is killing, the good guy, bad guy. All the activities, all the wording, what they are saying, all is my mind only. No? At the same time, diversified. So this is also the cosmic mind. And this cosmic mind is Maya, the great delusional power. And he is creating all these things. Nothing has happened. You are Satchidananda, the same you are. So, śokaṃ jahi. Therefore you conquer your bereavement. Tvaṃ sadā. You, tvaṃ. Sadā means all the time. Advayarūposi. Advaya means non-dual. You are the only reality. There is no second to you. Rūposi. And not only you are non-dual, dvaita-leśa-vivarjitaḥ. Even the trace of duality is not there. You are free from that. You are Atman, you are Brahman, you are the Absolute. Beyond all duality, there is no one to say it is advayarūpo. That's why you are no two rup. You are only one. That is your own divine form, and there is no trace. What is a little trace of duality is impossible. Vivarjita. Varjita means it is freed from. Vivarjita means totally freed from. To emphasize this word, Sanskrit has, the words are so strong. Dvaitaṃ, then what about dvaita? This duality I am seeing, I am interacting with you. Whole life is interaction with some other person, some other people, some other object. So dvaitaṃ, what you are seeing, māyāmayaṃ. It is only made of maya, māyā-mayaṃ. It is a integration, what you call, maya means totally saturated. It is saturated with maya. Māyāmayaṃ sarvaṃ. You see, whatever is here, it is all created by maya. Nothing is real, nothing is real. Tvayi na spṛśyate kvacit. Tvayi, in you, it does not touch even. It can, what to harm they can do, it cannot touch you. You are Atman, you are one, without any two. And there, all is all the play of maya. But it is not able to touch your divine self. Wow! It's too high. But this too high is the only Vedanta. That's why Vedanta is uncompromising with the world. People say, you give emphasis to the world becomes important. If you see it is a play of the cosmic mind, mind's play, but you are beyond mind, you are really that Atman, and which is called Brahman, then whom to fear, whom to adore, whom to hate? Where the slayer and the slain are one, no? Whom to adore? Kako bando, kake nindo, dono palla bhari. Whom to praise, whom to blame? You are blaming he is a good person, bad person. It is only one. He is appearing as good and bad, as honest and dishonest, as holy and unholy. To the ignorant mind, to the mind who is engrossed in maya. If you are got out of maya, you see it is gone. Why that story? One Swami was one time in Himalayas and he read Vedanta, and one day he was thinking, is it so? This world I see is all maya? It is a rock, mountain, it is a river, it is a sandy bed of Holy Ganga. He was in Rishikesh. And really this thought took possession of him. Is it real? They say it is dream. Is it dream? Is it dream? And he really got into this thought in such a deep level, he forgot. He forgot his food. He forgot his drinks, begging, because you have to go for begging to get the food. And one day passed like that. Is it real? Is it hard rock? How can it be swapna, like dream? And that dream, is it dream or is it a reality? That took possession in such a way that one day he could not sleep whole night, he forgot his food, he forgot his drinking anything, and that like a ghost it took possession. So one day, second day, and the third day he thought, I am going to die. If I continuously think like that, I am no sleep for last 2 days and I will die. And really he do not know what to do. At the same time that thought has taken possession of him. And he said, suddenly, in a flash, something happened. That he understood that was a perfectly peaceful state afterwards. I find everything is meaningful, everything is right, everything is saturated with the divine. It is possible. It is not only Ramana Maharshi, not only Vivekananda Brahmananda. It is possible for everyone, only if we are serious about it, think seriously. Bah, key story, no? It is like a interesting thought to understand. O mighty arm, conquer your grief, knowing that all these are the play of Maya, the cosmic ignorance. You are eternally of the form of non-dual reality, totally free from any trace of duality. Why they are saying too much? In English literature, people get angry if we write one thing twice, no? Huh? But you see, these people don't follow the English rule. The same thing, they are foolishly, we are intelligent people. Why they should twice? But not twice, 100 times they are saying in one sentence twice, in one paragraph 4 times, 5 times, same thing. Because it is rock. It does not penetrate here. The thoughts don't penetrate here. It just goes here and suck and goes out. Before entering into the brain, it goes its way out. How it will be accepted? This is too high an idea, because we have attachment to the world and we think these are very real. Because of that mindset, it is very difficult to come out of that mindset. That's why it is said, all this, say, you are eternally of the form of non-dual reality. Once he said, next word, totally free from any trace of duality. Why to say trace of duality, non-dual? You are non-dual means it is no trace of duality. No, you are non-dual reality and free from all trace of duality. All this duality, you see, is made of Maya, cosmic mind. This is what you see. It is created by the cosmic mind. As I said just now, in my mental creation, when I create somebody, the person created, he says something, he talks something, he moves, he even hits me. And I have created, but they hit me. See? You think about dream experience. It's a very great idea to understand Vedanta. What we do, my mind is creating my friend, my enemy, my beloved, my mother, my son, my friend, whatever. And my mind created by mind, my enemy is hitting me in the dream. But what a fun! Mind has the power to create everything, but you are non-dual. You are the only person dreaming. Dreamer and the dream, they get identified. But forgot, I am dreaming. And then we get so much reaction in the dream. We cry sometimes. Our heart beat becomes heavy sometimes. Even that reaction comes to the physical body. After fear, when you woke up, then we perspire like that, no? So it is so real, but it's all created by mind. My mind has created my enemy. My mind has created the person who is stabbing me in the dream. See? It is impossible thing possible. Non-dual, but playing as dual. So this duality is made of, that's why Maya. Everything is created by Maya, ignorance, cosmic ignorance or individual ignorance. I am talking now 2 technical terms, avidya and Maya. Avidya is the individual ignorance, creating my dream world as we do. And cosmic ignorance is the God's play, of which I am a part there. But when my ignorance will go away, the veil of Maya will also drop. It will drop. My ignorance and Maya are not different. It is individual or cosmic. But when individual drops, cosmic will also drop. Because the same skin, they have parallel connection, geared together. So the self in you is never touched by this story. And that is Saṅkhyā philosophy, is not, we are talking about Vedanta philosophy. Saṅkhyā philosophy is an incomplete philosophy. On the foundation of Saṅkhyā, Vedanta stands. They say two ideas. They are dualists. Saṅkhyā is a dualist because there is jada, there is consciousness, Purusha and Prakriti. And they are eternal. Purusha is all the time there, Prakriti is also all there. When they come in contact, they create all these things. When they are distance, bas, gone. But our point is that no, duality is not the truth. There is no duality. Duality is imagination. That's why it is dream. It is like a magician's magic. Now, 13. So, we read the verse number 12 today. Now I am going to 13. ekaṃ na saṅkhyā-baddhatvāt, ekaṃ na saṅkhyā-baddhatvāt, nādvayam tatra śobhate, nādvayam tatra śobhate, ekaṃ sva-jāti-hīnatvāt, ekaṃ sva-jāti-hīnatvāt, vijāti-śūnyam advayam, vijāti-śūnyam advayam. You know, this is saying that it is only one is there. If I say one, then what is the problem? Well, no, one you cannot say. If you say one, Ramakrishna said, you have the concept of two in your mind. Huh? You cannot get out of it. Saṅkhyā-baddhatvāt. If you say one, ekaṃ, no, not. You cannot say one because saṅkhyā-baddha is limited by the numerical figure. Whenever say one, your mind talks about 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or innumerable number. So you cannot say Brahman as one. Then you are saying so long it is one. Well, I am telling that because Krishna says, you don't understand otherwise anything. You only live in duality. So I am giving you a concept. That's why it is always saying it is one without a second. The second word is important, without a second. Why they use two words together? Its deep meaning is there. Because one, ekaṃ saṅkhyā-baddhatvāt. When you say one, you are limited to union numerical figure. Numerical figure will always work in, you say, oh, one. That means two. So it is neither one, neither two. So that's why it is ekaṃ na saṅkhyā-baddhatvāt, not dvayaṃ. In that absolute, there is no two. Not dvayaṃ tatra śobhate. Their duality does not remain there, or it does not shine at all. And ekaṃ sva-jāti-hīnatvāt, ekaṃ, one, it cannot be, here one is not limited to a numerical figure. Neither does there shine two. It is one because it is free from distinction with its own kind. Three types of distinction is there, no? It's called technical term. sva-jāti, vijāti, sva-jātiyo, vijātiyo, and śogata. Three types of sva-jāti, vijāti, and śogata. Sva-jāti means, suppose we are all human beings. We are a human being, that's jati, one jati. But there is different division between that. No? Some are American, some are Indian, some are this, some language. So, sva-jāti, bhed. There is a bhed, difference. Among all human beings, there are differences, no? Sva-jāti. Śogata. Śogata means in the same branch of tree, same branch, there are branches, twigs, they are all different. Though the tree is only one tree, but it has so many leaves, branches, twigs, they are separate. Tale difference in sva-gata. Sva means only one, but there are difference. We see this type of difference. Now, one is tree, one tree varies with another tree. Sva-jātiyo. Sva-jātiyo, sva-gato, and vijātiyo. Vijātiyo means one is ashwatha tree, another is palm tree. One is a grapevine, another is something different. So there are different. So three types of different. Let me see. Veda, sva-jāti, vijāti, এবং śogata. swagata bhed, sva-jāti bhed, vijāti bhed. Vijāti means different, totally different. A cow and a human, they're totally different. Vijātiyo. It is bhed. Distinction is there. Vijāti. Sva-jāti, even in the cow group, there are red cow, white cow, this cow. You can make a distinction there. Swagata, in the body of the cow, this is called the horn, this is called the eyes, this is called the leg, this is called the tail. So there are different. So difference may be of three types. Sva-jāti, vijāti. Vijāti means one category to another category. Vijāti. You understand that. The trees with the human being, rocks with the ocean, water, etc. No? You can say totally different. Vijāti. Sva-jāti, in the own clan, say human being, there are different distinctions. And even in the same person, there is, it's called hand, it's the ear, it's the eyes, it's the nose, that distinction, no? But in Brahman, there is no such distinction of the three types. In the world, if you want to analyze, it can be categorized in three senses. There is a Veda distinction, swagata, sva-jātiyo, vijātiyo. Vijātiyo, distinctive difference from one group to another group. Broadly, it can be separated. Then, among the same group, same trees, no? There are, even you go to the garden and you find that there are pecan trees. In Tushan, when you go, you see that plenty of pecan plant trees are there, big trees. But all are pecan, no? But you can find out distinction between one pecan tree to the other pecan tree. Little difference is there. Even it is called a flakes, snowflakes. One flake is different from another flake. So it is one, but it is difference in the same flakes having differences. Same person having nose, ear, this is so much difference. Then me and another cow, another animal. So totally different, vijātiyo. And sva-jātiyo, in the cows, there are distinctions. So these are the three. But in Brahman, there is neither vijātiyo, neither swagata, and not sva-jātiyo. No distinction of duality can be found there. So it is a technical thing, but it can be easily understood in this way. So, ekaṃ sva-jāti-hīnatvāt. It says that it is one, ekaṃ, because sva-jāti-hīnatvāt, because it is free from distinction with its own kind. In Brahman, and nothing is there to compare with it, no? Brahman is only one. So there is sva-jāti. As we say, sva-jāti, in the same cow group, a herd of cows, there are, you can separate out. This is called the black cow, this is called the Jersey cows, this is called, according to the place name, you can distinguish them. But it is not there, so there is no sva-jāti bhed. It is non-dual because it is devoid of distinction between different groups. It is another group. It is cow group, it is a horse group. It's different. Horse and cows are different, no? So it is vijātiyo group. And so it is, the translation goes, here, one is not limited to a numerical figure. Neither does there shine two. Neither there is one, neither you can say it is two. Because it is one, because it is free from all distinction of its own kind, sva-jāti. It is non-dual because it is devoid of distinction among different groups. And 14th verse we have to read. Kevalaṃ sarva-śūnyatvāt, kevalaṃ sarva-śūnyatvāt, akṣayāt sadāvayam, akṣayāt sadāvayam, turiyaṃ tritaya-pekṣam, turyam tritaya-pekṣaṃ pratyak prakāṣakatvatāh pratyak prakāṣakatvatāh. Kevalaṃ, only, alone, sarva-śūnyatvāt. As it is void of anything. Brahman, there is nothing but Brahman. There is no another thing there. No, in this room we say, the temple has so many things. What are the things? The floor is there, carpet is there, window is there, chandelier is there, we are there, pews are there, chair is there, no? But alone, kevalaṃ Brahman, there is no such thing. What you see, I just said, this is all just imagination. Maya, cosmic ignorance shows this, but there is nothing. You cannot think of this distinction, void of everything. It is existence alone. That means what is there then? If there is nothing else, then only what is there, it is there. Kathopanishad also says about that. You want to practice Vedanta? There he said, Asti iti eva upalabdhabhyo tattva-bhavena śobhayo. You have to first identify. Anyone can do this. It does not need any spiritual grounding. Chair, table is, no? Table is name and form. If you remove the table, tell what remains? Is. Computer is. Remove the word computer. Computer is only name and form of one object, no? Name and form is false, is it not? Do you agree? Name and form are false. Every name and form changes, no? Form is changing every day. So form is changing, name is changing. So name and form are not. What is there is. There is something which you call table, which you call chandelier, which you call clock. So is, table is there, chair is there, clock is there. So wipe out the left side. Diverse names. The world is nothing but name and form. Wipe out the name and form side. Is. So everything is existence. It's a very simple idea. If we look at the ocean also, you can find out. You are giving the same ocean in a different ripples and movement, no? You say it is wave, it is ripple, it is bubble, it is foam, it is billow, it is huge wave, it is small wave, tsunami. You are giving names. But you forget the names and don't look at the form. Is it not only water? Ocean water. So can you not say it is ocean? Our attention is only name and form. That's why we see duality. If one can see it is only water, then it is absolute oneness. So everywhere one can see Brahman, Atman. Huh? It is, and devotees will say, it is Krishna, Christ. No? When they say, they're seeing the only one. They're not looking at the outer form and name. So that is the idea. There, if you can, being devoid of everything, there is no other thing in Brahman. It is called existence alone. Being free from decay, because it does not get destroyed, existence is imperishable. That existence is imperishable. Being related to the three states of consciousness, it is called transcendental. And being illuminating in nature, it is the innermost self. So he is talking about the Brahman is described in 2-3 ways. And the one is called existence, we call Satchidananda, existence, consciousness, bliss, we say. So how it is? So they are trying to teach us. They being devoid of anything in the world, it is called what remains is the existence. Being free from decay, this existence is imperishable. It does not die. Brahman does not die. Atman does not die. So it is not perishable. Everything is perishable. Name is perishable. Form is perishable. How many John in the world? So one John dies, and in that family another Jacob comes. No? So name are gone, form is also gone. So name and form is not there in Brahman. So that's why it is called Brahman is existence. And being free from decay, because it does not have any decay, Brahman does not die, have no change in it. Therefore, this existence, what is the existence? This existence is imperishable existence. This existence, stable existence, is perishable, because it is one here. After 100 years, this table will not remain. It will be lost because it is old, it will break down to pieces. So this is perishable existence. But Brahman is imperishable existence. Because like space, it is already here. And being related to the three states of consciousness. What are the three states of consciousness? Waking state, dream state, and sleep state. Look at that. Waking state, everything happening. I say, oh, I did this at 10 o'clock. So I, behind the 10 o'clock time, the time has changed, behind the time I am standing someone. I observe that. All the activities done, I observe that. So I am the witness of all the events going on from morning till time in daytime. When you are dreaming, you say, I dreamt. So you are still there to observe the dream. When you slept, you say, I slept. I had a good sleep. So that there also you are there. So this is called the I, is undying I behind. That is the witness. So related to the three states of consciousness, this Brahman then what? Brahman is transcendental. Why? It is the witness consciousness, means you are also witnessing something. Consciousness witnessing something. Draṣṭṛ-dṛśya. Whenever you say, I am the witness, that means you are accepting duality. When the I don't witness idea also goes, then what remains? Brahman remains. Understand point? I am now saying that it is 8:15 and I am talking to you. Okay? So someone in me is observing that. But that is the observer and the observed, two things are here now. Similarly, in a dream, observer and observed, you are dreaming, dream world and you. So you are as a dreamer, you are observer. Okay? And then in a sleep, there also, something you are sleeping, that is also observed by me as a draṣṭṛ. But when you are seeing that, I am seeing the dream, it is duality. That's why now this verse says it is beyond that. That's why it is transcendental. A very fine area, but if you can catch it, it's an enjoyable area. That is the way Vedanta student lives his whole day. Think that is attachment goes away for them because they think that is the witness. I am the observer. It is happening somewhere. Separating. And then ultimate separation even. I, the observer, is also separated. There is no observer. There is no observed. That is transcendental. That is the turyam. O, u, ma, bindu. O, u, ma, bindu. Om. O, u, o, um. This is transcendental. So O starts here, U rolls down, and Ma comes here, and then beyond sound. So transcendental. Fourth is called the transcendental. O is the, you can compare with the waking state, U in the dream state, sleep state, and that is beyond. Transcendental. So that is the Atman, one without a second. So, kevalaṃ, we have read, kevalaṃ sarva-śūnyatvāt. akṣayāt sadvayam turyam tritayāpekṣam prattak prakāsakattatah. And being illumined in nature, it is innermost self. So that is the innermost self. That is the Atman, and that is called Brahman. Sākṣi-sākṣyam apekṣayā, sākṣi-sākṣyam apekṣayā, draṣṭṛ-dṛśya-vyapekṣayā, draṣṭṛ-dṛśya-vyapekṣayā, alakṣaṃ lakṣana-bhāvāt, alakṣaṃ lakṣana-bhāvāt, jnānaṃ vrittya-adhirūrata, jnānaṃ vrittya-adhirūrata. 15th verse. So what does it say? It says saṅkhyā-sākṣyam apekṣayā. When you say saṅkhi, witness, then it depends on something to witness. You cannot be witness unless there is something happening. So it is called saṅkhi, the witness, saṅkhyā-apekṣayam, with reference to the witness object. No, there should be some object. Then you can be, I saw that. You say, I saw that. So there will be something to see, and someone will see them. So saṅkhi, with reference to the object of witness, you can say, you are the witness. No? Acha. Saṅkhyā-sākṣyam apekṣayā. Draṣṭṛ, with reference to the object seen. Dṛśya-apekṣayā. You are the seer. There are some objects to be seen. That's why you are the seer. You are seeing. And saṅkhyā-sākṣyam, alakṣaṃ lakṣana-bhāvāt, jnāna-vrittya-adhirūrata. Due to the absence of any implied object, you are the undefinable one. You are the knowledge as you rise above the mental modification. So when there is no witness, there is no object. Witness remains so long there is something to witness. Object, there is some object that reference you are the observer. So these two, as there is nothing but Brahman, then how can you, it is all your mental modification, all your mind is creating this. So therefore, here it says, with reference to the object of witness, you are the witness. With reference to the object seen, you are the seer. Due to the absence of any implied object, there is no implied object, you are the undefinable one. So who you are? You cannot define. Why? There is no object. I cannot say the subject. Subject will be there when there is object. There will be something to see, then I am the seer. So if there is no subject, there is nothing to look at, then what is me? I am that. Define. Well, no, you cannot define. I cannot be defined. That's why Brahman cannot be defined. That's why it cannot be spoken of. That's why it is said beyond mind, speech, beyond all. So that is, it's very rational thinking. You have to pay more attention to feel this way, that it is a subject, so long there is a son, there is a mother. Suppose there is no son, then who will be the mother then? Tell me. So these are examples like that to understand. You define somebody with reference to certain activity, no? There is a carpenter. Carpenter is there so long there is some carpentry work. When the person is doing some carpentry work with the tools and things, you can say he's a carpenter. But that carpentry, no tool, nothing, and he's standing there, how can you say he's a carpenter? No. So when this Atman mixed with this observer is mixed with the observed, you can say it is a witness, it is witnessing something. But when this activity is not there, it is only Brahman. It is undefinable. You cannot define that anyway. So that is the reading here. Brahman is undefinable because there is no witness. First they said, gradually it took us step by step. the sva-jāti, there is no distinction between your own group of people. No, not even in your own personality there are so many different parts. You are not separate in that way. And different clan and different race difference, that is not there. So it is only one. One cannot be said. If you say one, you have the concept of two. See how they are taking us, holding our hand by deeper and deeper. Then they come, oh, I'm the witness. I see the waking state. I see the dream state. I see the sleep state. You thought, oh, now got something. But then afterwards said, no. In that state, there is nothing to see, nothing to observe. Then how can you be seer? How can you be observer? And no one to see. So then, what are you then? Well, I am undefined. I have no name. I cannot be defined. That's why Ramakrishna's birthday, that wonderful words when Swami Akhandananda was trying to write a few lines about Ramakrishna on the 100th years of his celebration, centenary celebration. But Swamiji was delaying. And one day he wrote these few lines. Ramakrishna came and appeared before him and told him, what is my centenary? I am birthless, deathless, timeless, spaceless. And you are celebrating my birthday? I who came in the form of Rama, I who came in the form of Krishna, I who came, my God, See, you are celebrating my birthday? I am birthless. See, this is the Vedanta. Go step by step. Don't think Sri Ramakrishna is a simple guy sitting like this. Here and there he has disclosed himself in such a way. Okay, so we end here. 15 verse. Next, Arjuna will put a question. We'll start next day. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna-arpanam Astu. Question?
Yes.
Please. Here is a question. Does this ignorance go slowly or suddenly? Does this ignorance go slowly or suddenly? If you talk about the ultimate experience happens in a moment. But gradually, the ignorance can be, probably gradually, ignorance goes away slowly. As I think myself, suppose there is a sun, there is the sun, and the sun is covered by the cloud. Thick cloud was there, deep ignorance, no? By practicing spiritual discipline, day and night thinking like this, I am the witness. And not witness, we thought witness consciousness thought is big idea. You have to give up that idea also. You are not witness. So long you are witness, you are in duality. So, what it does, ignorance gradually goes away because of our sadhana. The mind becomes little clear and more clear. Gradually, every day it becomes clearer. As I give the example, there is a deep cloud. By spiritual practice, it is like blowing away the cloud. Little by little, fanning the cloud. So the cloud disappears. But still cloud is there. So as the thickness becomes lesser and lesser, a dim light of the sun, which is above, percolates through that. People find more joy in meditation, more in their prayers, more inclined. If one can continue Vedantic path, Bhakti path, any path, but we are talking about Vedanta today. So every day, say, we have discussed about 1 hour. What has happened? Do you think any change has come in us? Yes, it has come a change. You felt something better today while the discussion was going on. It made some thought, oh, it is rational. It seems it may be true. Not that I am convinced. So little conviction is coming. At least when you're discussing, that moment, it may go away just to finish the book and go out and not will go away. But during this discussion, our mind was accepting this decision that this whatever we are seeing, it is my individual mind's affair, it is cosmic mind's affair. So it is cosmic mind is showing those things. It is like a dream and it is not the truth. The truth is here. Truth is only with me. Yeah? So, therefore, this ignorance, I will say, our regular practice is very important. That will give. That's why it is said, what is the sign of your spirituality? People may say, sign of spirituality to see some light, see some divine scene, situation, going to temple and this in dream. Or know how your character is being built up, how your conviction is coming. It's called conviction. Conviction that God is there. It will grow every day. Outside expression, some may have, some may not have. But we think only that is the only sign of our spirituality. No? I don't see any light. I am meditating for someone. It is dark, I don't see anything. That is not important. Yes, it may be those who are seeing good, but that is not the sign of spirituality. It's conviction. God is here, I feel, yes, that is the truth. These are all not, it is not real. So that conviction, as much conviction comes here, that much unreal will come. So that is the gradual. But the last part they say, after long practice, people sometimes feel, I cannot do anything. And it seems I am not seeing the experience yet. And then by God's grace, there we read in every scripture, Swami Turiyananda speaks very clearly on this point, that God's grace comes. And just in a moment, in a flash, things open up. As I gave the example of the sadhu, today I told, he was sincere and he was carrying on this intense thought, and ultimately, boom, in one split second, bum, it appeared. So you can say that is the type of sudden. But sudden has a precondition of this sudden experience to gradual practice. So to remove. Another question, how to effectively imbibe the teachings of chapter 922 of the Gita? Anannas chintayatvam yajana purchuvasate teshang nityam abhijuktanam jugakshemam baham. Now, I think just thank you for quoting this Gita. And if you read the meaning of this, then your answer is there. Gita says, Anannas chintayantamang. Chintayantamang means thinking of me Krishna, who is Satchidananda Krishna. Even you don't think it's Satchidananda, it is the darling Krishna, incarnation Krishna. Because there is nothing but God in him. So, Anannas chintayanta, if we can practice no other thought, only Krishna, Chintanto mang ye jana porjupasate. Porjupasate is a deep sound. He is worshipping me from every aspect, every breath, every action, every look in their mind. It is only he is worshipping me. If one can do, what remains? Tell me. If just think about that one person, that Anannas Chintayanta, he is thinking of, say Ramakrishna, say Christ, or say Buddha. No, there is no gap of another thought in him. One thought is Ramakrishna, second thought is Ramakrishna. Third thought is Ramakrishna, fourth thought is Ramakrishna. There is no Anna Chinta. But what happens for our life? One thought of Ramakrishna, 1,000 thought of other thought, another one thought of ekaṃ, another 5,000 other thought, and one thought again become Ramakrishna. So that is not. But ananyaścintayanta means one thought and the next thought. Both are Ramakrishna. Third thought Ramakrishna, fourth thought Ramakrishna, fifth, and go on. Whatever comes, that is called ananyaścintayanta. So to reach that state is our whole life it takes. No? When really one can do that, no, then God will take care of everything. He has no other personality but God. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Every split second, if it is only charged with Krishna consciousness, Ramakrishna consciousness, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, then what will remain? Only that consciousness will remain. And you will die. That's the death of the physical, death of the ego. And death of the ego is the success of spiritual life. This petty ego, awakening into a greater ego, great ego.
I think that is his question, that when you are going to office work, you are doing...
You need not have to do office work, sorry. At that position, your office work will be, God will take care. At that situation, God will take care of your office, God will supply your food, God will bring food to you. Unexpectedly, you are in the deep forest, someone will come to help you. Don't think about that. That is the story. Read the lives of great saints. See their life, who supports them, who feeds them. In the deepest forest, when there is all animal-infested area, who protects them? Who brings food to them? It's all God will take care. That's why yoga, what you have, God will protect. What is need, He will supply. So that ananyaścintayanta is a great state. Yes?
I was going to ask, do you believe that the universe seeks to fulfill your desires? Or is that kind of like a personal thing that you just have to figure out?
Desire. What to desire? Why to desire petty thing? We are talking about desiring infinite. Are you desiring for $10? They are talking about billion, trillion dollar. What you desire should be there. Why should he desire for petty thing? Let me desire for $1 million job. Why shall I, if I can, why shall I crave for $20 per hour job? Why shall I do that? We should crave, but we should crave for the highest. And worldly desire is nothing. That if one gets to that joy, it is $1 billion joy. And here is penny joy. What penny joy we get? By eating, by seeing something, by dancing, going to party and all these things. It is penny dollar, penny, penny, penny. It like a flickering light, it comes and goes away, dark. But when it comes, infinite, unending, it is never beginning, never ending. They are the fulfillment of all desires. You don't desire anything more. If you get that, all desires are fulfilled there. You know?
Basically, it's your job to be satisfied with what you have. The universe doesn't.
You are talking from a very low level. You are talking about what I need. That means your body. You are thinking of your body. Body needs this. Body finds pleasure. My senses find excited. There is nothing. It's only this petty. And it has its follow-up reaction. Anything you do to the senses, it has its reaction. And this is transcending the senses. So, if one has not finished the experience, let them go. Have those experiences. And see the bitterness of it. And let them go for enjoying fun. Let them go day after day, and after some time you'll find what happens to them. People go for drinking. It's good. Go, try, go on. Afterwards, what happens? The drink kills you. You don't enjoy the drinking, but drink enjoys you. You are going to drug. Many people are going to drug. Drug is good. I said this drug and better drug and this drug and that drug and meth and other things. And you go, you're caught into that drug. Now you cannot come out of that. But loving God, meditating on God, it is joy, and more freedom, greater freedom. It does not bind you. It rather makes you free, gives a new dimension of your life. You, the same person, will feel, what fool I was. I was exhausting my energy to get little excitement in this fun of this drug or this drinking. And here is so much inside me, just close, and I don't go to anyone, I don't spend money, and all the joy is here with me. Can I get it? And it has no reaction. Every sensual joy has reaction. But this is the only joy where there is no reaction. Rather, it inspires you. You have a good meditation today. After 10 days you think about that, your mind will be lifted. You go for some sunset experience. After 10 days you think about that, your mind will go depressed. Today is not that good meal. Today is not that good ice cream. No? So, that is depressing. One is lifting, one is depressing. We are open to do both the things. What you want? We want this way or that way. So that if one has not finished this way, let them go and experience that and come with the experience that, oh, I tried it, but it is not. I don't get it. I try this and I find a good result, better result, healthy result, peaceful result, joyful, and no one can take away my joy. Every joy in the world can be taken away by somebody. It needs money to fun, to joy. But it does not need any penny. You and your mind, and absorb in yourself. No, you have so big identity. So this is the distinction. So, yes, your question, when we get to this knowledge, will our desires be fulfilled? Yes, because it is the fulfillment of all desires, because there is no more to ask for. When one realizes God, there is nothing more to achieve. Okay? But everyone, we are in different levels. Now, no one is bad. Don't think that I gave the example of drug, drinking. I'm not saying anything good or bad. I am saying it gives a very low level of experience of joy, followed by infinite abyss of darkness, putting it into our life into much dangerous and difficult and humiliating situation, depressed situation. I don't want to be like that. But those who have not, let them go. Let them experience and then let them tell themselves, say, I tried. If you don't believe, there are people who have actually moved into the path of joy and blessings. All the saints of the world, all religions, they are, if it is so easy with a drug, then why people will lead a celibate life or in a household life, a dedicated life to God? Why they will spend so much time? They will get in the market and get it and get Brahma-jnana. So that makes us weaker. That is the major point. Those fulfilling desires does not satisfy us. But those need experience, they will have to go through it. But be intelligent. Whatever you experience, understand and test it, and then don't go further. Take your turn, which will take you to higher life. All should be intelligent. Our time is important, our youth is important, our life does not come back. The day is gone, will not come back again. Today is gone from our life forever. It's not coming back. So if we have utilized it in proper way, it's our gain. If we have done wrong, it is our loss. Gain and loss. Every second it is going on. So it is our responsibility to find the greater joy, greater peace. Everyone should be intelligent, no? You don't think the monks are very fools. They have given up all this attachment, or at least trying to give up attachment and all the sense pleasures and things, a hard life, no? They are not doing any mercy to anyone. They are intelligent. They thought that Why to ask for $100? I get $1,000. That commitment is there, and we'll get it. So it is not. They are not actually renouncing anything. They are rather enjoying more. You go to good sadhus, you will see their face always peaceful and joyful, blossoming with joy. Materially, physically, they may be weak. Physical body may not be something, but internally they are joyful. Okay, thank you all. Kotai? Is there any question? Koto? No, chole geche. I thought. Is there an English copy of Shanti Gita? Yeah, we have not yet. It is a book in Bengali, in some old edition, but I am giving you the meaning of the verses, so please follow that. Then not yet available, and no one has done any English translation yet, but I am doing it along with the classes. So once, we hope by God's grace it may come out in a book form, then you can get it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.